Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. I feel much better than I did yesterday. I hope you guys are having a great day. We have quite a bit to get into here. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna let some people get in, but we're gonna start with the Ghislaine Maxwell update. Then I have a weird story out of Oklahoma. We have the lawsuit filed by Ahmaud Arbrey's mother, and then we're going to end it with a story about Andrew Cuomo's aide. I have two of the articles linked in the video. I hope everybody's having a good day. All right, it looks like we got a couple people. I'm going to grab some water, and then we can get started here. Much better. All right. So our first story is an update on something we've been following now for a while. Ghislaine Maxwell, the woman charged with aiding Jeffrey Epstein's sexual abuse, offered to give up her UK and French citizenship in order to be let out on bail. Now, this is her third attempt to be let out on bail since she has been arrested. Now, she is deemed a flight risk because of her wealth and international connections. In a motion to the court, her lawyer said, if the court deems it necessary condition to release Ms. Maxwell, formally commence the procedure to renounce her foreign citizenship. Maxwell's lawyer also said, this should satisfy any concerns the court may have that Ms. Maxwell may try to seek a safe haven in France or the United Kingdom. Now, currently she is still in jail in Brooklyn awaiting trial, and we will continue to follow this, although I personally doubt that she will be let out on bail because, like I said earlier, she's already had two failed attempts, and regardless of if she renounces her citizenship, she still has a ton of money, guys. I mean, seriously. All right. Now, our second story here is out of Oklahoma, where Lawrence Paul Anderson has been accused of triple homicide. Anderson confessed to killing his neighbor and cutting her heart out. He then took the heart to his aunt and uncle's house and then prepared it with potatoes to feed to his family to release the demons, according to an agent with the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigations. Lawrence then killed his uncle and stabbed his aunt. He also killed their 4-year-old granddaughter. Anderson, who is a repeat felon, was released early from prison in January. See, in 2017, he was sentenced to 20 years behind bars, but got out after the governor, Kevin Stitt, commuted his time. The governor commuted the sentence to 9 years at the recommendation of the Oklahoma Pardon and Parole Board. Now, Anderson served a little more than 3 years and had been staying with his uncle and aunt, his uncle who he killed and his aunt who he stabbed, since the release. And it's just an unfortunate situation. But we'll move on here to the next story. So a city spokesperson said yesterday that Mayor Brown will run and seek a re-election to serve his 5th term. Now, he steps into the race in both the Democratic and Working Families Party line, challenged by India Walton. Scott Wilson is also running under the Democratic nomination, but Brown told BEN Brown told BEN's A New Morning that his decision to run for a record 5th term was not a difficult decision because of what he called outpouring support from the community amid the pandemic. Now, the Democratic primary is in June in 2021, and obviously a lot of people are pushing for people to vote. So if you're a registered Democrat right now, your three choices are Scott Wilson, India Walton, and Mayor Bryon Brown. Now let's get into our next story here. The mother of Ahmaud Arbrey has filed a $1 million civil lawsuit against the 3 men who are facing charges for the murder of Arbrey, as well as local law enforcement officials. In the lawsuit filed in court in Georgia, Wanda Cooper alleges Gregory and Travis McMichael, as well as William Bryan, hunted Arbrey down in their truck and shot him, then uttered racial slurs as he died. In the following investigation, Ms. Cooper alleges the local officials, including the Glenn County Police, former Brunswick Judicial Circuit District Attorney Jackie Johnson, Waycross Judicial Circuit District Attorney George Barnhill, and others helped cover up the incident and were motivated deprive Arbery of equal protection of the law and his rights by racial bias and discrimination, according to the suit. The suit also states, for nearly 3 months, Glenn County police officers, the chief of police, and 2 prosecutors conspired to hide the circumstances surrounding Arbery's death and to protect the men who murdered him. And none of this would have happened, and none of this would have been discovered but for video footage leaked to the media, which showed the horrific and brutal murder of Ahmaud, according to the court documents. The suit hones in on a personal connection between those investigating the case and those accused. Gregory McMichael had previously worked for Ms. Johnson's office as an investigator, leading her to recuse herself from the case. A Glenn County commissioner said DA Johnson had instructed the police not to arrest McMichaels, according to The Independent. And I have linked the whole article in the video because there is a lot there, guys. Like, there is just a lot of like weird interpersonal connections anyway, read the article for yourself. We're going to move on to the next story here. And so this story is on the West Coast out of Santa Ana, where a police officer has pled guilty to accepting $128,000 in bribes to protect an illegal business. Stephen Lopez admitted to taking the money from an unnamed, we'll say, criminal entrepreneur. I really wasn't sure what to call him. The man, according to reports, was trying to protect his illegal gambling business. Lopez pled guilty to 1 count of bribery and faces up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. That is a big fine. Oh, the cat's here. And now we're going to go on to our last story here, guys. Our last story of the night is about a man who has been in the news a lot. And if you live in the same state I do, he is our governor, Andrew Cuomo. Now, Andrew Cuomo's former aide, Lindsey Boylan, released an essay or article. I'm not sure what they're called, but on medium.com. Now, I linked it in this video. Now, she details sexual harassment and working conditions in the Cuomo administration. And at one point, she talked about how Governor Cuomo referenced how she looked like his then rumored girlfriend, Lisa Shields, and said she looked like her better looking sister. And Governor Cuomo even called her Lisa in front of colleagues. And there's other instances, obviously that's one early in there. There's other instances laid out in the article where she talks about when she got a promotion and how he asked for her to be on a separate floor. And there's all kinds of weird things in this article, and I think it would be good for you guys to read for yourself. Taco stealing cat. Yeah, she is a taco stealing cat. I literally got up to fill my water bottle, and she just, I don't know what it was, man. She just thought it was for her. But guys, thank you guys for joining me. Sorry if you joined a little late. I think I shared it a little late on my Facebook, but as always, you can go back and rewatch. And if you guys like the video, want to support me, like the video, helps a lot. Thank you guys so much. All you guys on Facebook and YouTube, you guys are awesome. And I will be back tomorrow. I know I normally don't stream on Thursdays, but I think that's going to change. I think I'm going to start streaming on Thursdays. All right, but yeah, no, she's adorable. She's adorable. Here, we'll move the camera to her. She's absolutely adorable, and she gets away with a lot of stuff because she's cute, because she knows she's cute. You know what I mean? But all right, guys.